Single dad accidentally saw the CEO changing. Seconds later, his entire life changed forever. Ethan Cole had mastered the art of being invisible. At 34, a widowed single father of a 7-year-old daughter, his life revolved around early mornings, packed lunches, and quiet prayers that nothing would go wrong before payday. He worked nights as a facilities supervisor at Blackwell Industries, one of the most powerful tech firms in the city. It wasn't glamorous, but it paid the bills and kept the lights on in their small apartment. Ethan liked the night shift. Fewer people, less noise, less reminding that he wasn't meant for boardrooms and polished shoes. That night, everything changed because of one unlocked door. He was carrying a toolbox down the executive floor hallway when his phone buzzed, an alert from building maintenance. A faulty climate control panel in the private executive suite. It was urgent. The system controlled the entire floor. Ethan hesitated. The executive suite was strictly off limits unless escorted. But if the system overheated, millions of dollars worth of equipment could be damaged. He sighed, swiped his access card, and stepped inside. Maintenance, he called out, voice low. No answer. He followed the sound of running water toward the inner office. As he turned the corner, the door to the private lounge opened suddenly. And there she was, Victoria Blackwell, CEO, billionaire, the most powerful woman in the company. She had clearly just stepped out of a private changing area, caught between meetings, distracted and unguarded for half a second too long. Ethan froze, eyes widening, already backing away. I'm so sorry, he blurted, turning instantly, heart pounding. Maintenance issue. I didn't know. I'll go. Wait. Her voice was sharp, commanding, then softened. Ethan stopped but didn't turn around. It's fine, Victoria said after a breath. You startled me more than anything. Turn around. Slowly, respectfully, he did. She was composed now, jacket on, expression calm, but her eyes studied him closely. Not with anger, with curiosity. You're not supposed to be here without security, she said. I know, Ethan replied. The system flagged an emergency. I was just doing my job. Most people would have apologized excessively. Or stared too long. Or panicked. He did neither. Victoria noticed. You can fix it, she asked. Yes, ma'am. Good. And for the record, she added quietly, thank you for reacting like a professional. As Ethan worked, Victoria remained in the room, answering emails, occasionally glancing up at him. She noticed the worn boots, the careful movements, the wedding ring still worn on a chain around his neck. You work nights, she said. Yes. Why? Ethan hesitated. Daycare's cheaper in the morning. My daughter waits with a neighbor until school. Victoria looked up. Single father. Yes. My wife passed 3 years ago. I'm sorry. Thank you. The system rebooted with a soft hum. All set, Ethan said. Shouldn't happen again. Ethan, she said, reading his badge. Come to my office tomorrow. 10 a.m. His stomach dropped. Did I do something wrong? No, she replied. Quite the opposite. The next morning, Ethan stood in the CEO's office in his only clean button-down shirt, palms damp. Victoria gestured for him to sit. I reviewed your file, she said. 5 years here, no write-ups, no complaints. You've saved this building from 2 electrical failures and 1 small fire. That was just my job. No, she said, that was responsibility. She leaned forward. Last night, you saw something you weren't meant to. You didn't take advantage. You didn't gossip. You didn't even look twice. That told me more about your character than any resume. Ethan didn't know what to say. I need someone I can trust, Victoria continued. Someone grounded. Someone who understands what's at stake when things go wrong. She slid a folder across the desk. Facilities Operations Manager. Day shift. Triple your current salary. Full benefits. Flexible hours. Ethan stared. Are you serious? I don't make jokes about people's lives, she said gently. His voice cracked. My daughter, this would change everything for her. Victoria smiled, just slightly. Then say yes. He did. Months passed. Ethan's life transformed. Mornings were filled with breakfast at the table instead of rushed goodbyes. His daughter laughed more, slept better. He stopped counting every dollar. And Victoria, she remained professional, distant, but something unspoken existed, a mutual respect forged in a moment of vulnerability. One evening, as they walked out of the building together, she paused. You know, she said, that night could have gone very differently. Yes, Ethan replied, but it didn't, she said. Because of who you are. She extended her hand, not as a CEO, but as a person. Thank you for reminding me that integrity still exists. Ethan shook her hand, heart steady. He hadn't asked for his life to change. He had simply done the right thing. And that made all the difference.